doing?
Weeb101 podcast.
Do we have to put the powered by Restream?
Is it showing powered by Restream in the description?
Yeah, it's showing that
Oh, I
before
think
that.
it comes. Yeah, I think it. I don't know if we can. I don't think we can remove that. I'm not sure. We'll check later.
Oh, oops. Yes, the stream is up.
Is it buffering for you?
No, it's fine. Seems completely fine.
Okay, it's cool. Yeah, let's
What
start.
about Twitch?
Twitch is up. Twitch is smooth. I'm keeping an eye on Twitch. You keep an eye on YouTube. Yeah,
Okay,
let's get
so
started.
we can start. What's our topic?
Yes.
I forgot. Okay, I have to ask you anyway. Hey guys, I am fitting back into shirts I never thought I would fit into because I started exercising this quarantine. But welcome back to Weeb101, and today it's our first live episode.
Our first live episode. Yes.
I hope some of you watch it. We have three people now who watch our videos, and I hope that you're watching because this one is for you three. And for all the
Yes.
other new people there, don't feel excluded. Anyway, before I make this worse, Sid, what are we going to be talking about today?
Today we are going to be talking. Okay, wait. Before I say that, I'm gonna hold people off on that. So last week we promised we talk about
Hey, hold
Nichijo.
on, son.
Or
I'm Bru, he's Sid. Yes, now go
yeah,
on.
yeah, yes, those are our names. But last time we said we talk about Nichijo, right? But
Yes.
unfortunately, we still haven't. We are still recording. We are still reading and watching Nichijo. We are not done with it yet. We are enjoying Nichijo. I'll let you all know that.
Hey,
But
that's spoiler right there. Why would you say that? I hate Nichijo.
yes, Bruce said this publicly on our first live stream. But before Nichijo comes out, we just thought, like, since we did a deep dive, which is coming out this week, a recorded episode. So with the live thing, we may do episodes live. We may also do them recorded. We are not sure how it's gonna work yet. We're just trying things out. So enjoy it. But we are talking about something. Last time you'll see our deep dive. We are talking about something pretty interesting. And we thought we'd dive back into our childhood when we first started out and talk about Pokemon movies.
Pokemon movies. You took way
Yes.
longer to reach that point
Yeah,
than
I
I
took way
thought you would,
longer. I
but
took too
I'm
long.
glad you
Yeah.
finally reached it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but behind I have a Pokemon Movie 1 on my old laptop, and Pokemon Movie 2 poster on my
Yeah.
old
Yes.
monitor.
Hmm.
But for those who can't see that, I'm just saying it out loud. And
Yeah.
there are all my figurines. Please let me show them off every episode, and my Minato poster. How do I point at it?
Yes.
I suck at pointing. Yes. Anyway, Pokemon movies. Pokemon
Anyways,
movies. For those
Pokemon
of you
movie.
who don't know,
Hmm.
Pokemon movies are movies that are based on the Pokemon series.
Yes. That's it.
Sid, what's your favorite Pokemon movie? Okay,
No,
let's not start there. What do you think of the
let's not
first
start
movie?
there. No, so I think the first movie for us, if we get started with the first movie was the most, like, I would say, is the most iconic movie because it's
Of
like
course.
it's the first, technically, I think, as far as I remember, right? It's the first anime movie I ever saw as a kid. I think it did come on Cartoon Network in India at that time, right? The first Pokemon movie.
I think so.
Yeah. I
I
think it was Hindi
not
dubbed.
entirely sure.
I
No, I
remember it being
definitely
dubbed
did
in
watch a
Hindi.
Hindi dubbed Pokemon movie.
Okay, okay. No, but I remember it
Wait,
being
hold on, I'm
dubbed.
curious. What did Mewtwo sound like in the Hindi dub?
I don't remember, dude. I remember it being Hindi dub. I remember seeing it as a
Remember the
kid.
important details.
Yeah. But it was Hindi dubbed. But I also saw it in English after that.
Thank God for
But
that.
it was iconic for me, because it's the first time, like we were playing with Pokemon cards. We had Pokemon like books, merch, all that stuff, right? You're watching the show, and you have this like mystery around like Mew and Mewtwo, these like original Pokemon, huh? And you're
My
like,
favorite.
yeah, you're excited about them,
Yes,
and
yes.
then and in the end, you're like, you're and in the first movie, you finally get to see them like in action, and it delivers, the hype that they build up about like these Pokemon, the strongest Pokemon. So it's like so exciting. Along with, as a kid, like, spoilers. I don't know why, if spoilers Pokemon movie, you should have seen all by now. We're talking about like basic stuff here if you're a weeb. But
Well, you don't know. Maybe someone who's not a Weeb yet is a Twitch gamer fan, and he decided, hey, why not check out these
I check out
anime guys in between my
anime
favorite
guys.
game?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now they've been spoiled for movies they could watch. Okay,
Yes,
spoilers ahead.
spoilers ahead. But yeah, like the emotional moments in the end and everything, it was still very emotional, And I did see the new 3D remake of the first movie. I did
Uh,
watch that.
I haven't seen that.
I did not like it at all. It did not have the same effect. It
Of
almost, I
course.
don't know, dude. It seemed like I don't know if it doesn't make sense, but I would use the word artificial compared to the original one. The
Oh,
animations
the
were like
Pokemon, the creatures with magical abilities. That seems artificial. Something's wrong
no,
there.
it's just the
Something's
whole
very
look,
wrong
dude.
there.
The- And as an animator who likes 2D animation and prefers that, I'm still, but 3D animation is beautiful, but it just looks clunky and I don't know, it seems different. The animation is more robotic compared to the old one. And I rewatched the old one after watching the 3D remake, and I
Hmm.
still love the old one way more. And the ending still like hit me in the feels. Yeah. So the first movie is iconic for me. I think it'll always be one of my favorite Pokemon movies. Yeah, out of all I've seen. What do you think?
The first movie is a classic, man. You can't go
Yeah,
wrong. Especially with
yeah, you
have
can't go wrong.
I've always wondered how does Mewtwo go around life like this? Like this is Mewtwo, right? That's his. He has like three
Yeah,
fingers with little balls. Like what the hell? That part always confused me. Like Mew is such a good Pokemon, such a
yeah,
pure,
you're
nice
such a good
pink,
Pokemon.
one color, nice long tail, fluffy, cuddly thing, and then Mewtwo is like,
It's like those, the gorilla tripods. It reminds me of those. So if you
oh
want to
my
be
god,
like Mewtwo, try picking up things with a gorilla tripod.
my god. But yeah,
But yeah,
basically the first movie was very very emotional, I must say. I used to laugh at my sister for crying at Hindi movie endings, and then I
yeah,
watched Pokemon. I was like,
exactly.
can relate when your favorite Pokemon dies in the movie. I
Yep.
mean, well, technically nobody died in the first movie, but we thought Ash dies, so I don't
Mm-hmm.
even understand how we thought Ash died. Okay, we were like stupid kids. How can
Yeah,
Ash
you're a kid. Yeah.
like he's literally the main character of the show. You can't have a show without him. How do we even expect him to die? Makes no sense.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
don't know. It
it
doesn't
felt
make sense. Yeah.
very sad. And of course, there is the beautiful line of Mewtwo, which is like it's not the circumstances of your birth that decides your value, but what you do with it. And young me was like, yes, philosophicalist me, yes,
Yes.
I am
Yes.
Socrates right here.
Yeah, you're like, oh my God, Mewtwo, so woke, knows everything.
Yep.
We
So
shall follow in the path of Mewtwo.
although I think the second movie made me sadder.
It made you, oh yeah, the second movie hurt a lot. Like, so the second movie, which still I want to say some things about the first movie, but the second movie is, I think, my favorite movie out of all, if we talk about it.
Hey, you literally just said your first is your favorite, and now you're
I
saying
said
this.
it's one of my favorites.
I see.
I didn't say
Like,
favorite. Yeah.
what do you want to say about the first? Let's finish that first.
Yeah, so the first, again, like, like the iconic Pokemon intro that all of us know, right? Uh,
Which we totally haven't tried to remake.
yeah, that doesn't exist. Don't look for that. But the iconic Pokemon
No,
intro,
no one.
Brew, your audio is like going on and off. Just stay close to your mic, I think. But no, actually,
Hold on, I shall
yeah,
fix
this
my
is
mic
good.
right now.
This
How's
is good
this?
now.
Okay,
Yeah, this is
yeah.
better. Yeah, you're clear. But like you always see the intro, right? Like Mew and Mewtwo, you see the Earth and then them like
Yeah.
jumping around that scene. And
Yeah.
like I told before, I always wondered how they would be. And you finally get to see them in the movie. And after that, like even though you see Mewtwo in the beginning as this creature who feels like, he doesn't have a purpose, he isn't supposed to exist basically because he's man-made, right? He
Basically,
feels like
yeah.
he's artificial and he has this crisis. And then you see Mew and you never feel anything about Mew because Mew just comes and goes, like throughout the movie, and in the end he has like a more superior role. But
Yeah.
it just seems like this cool, like omnipresent creature that's just everywhere, that's so strong but like so happy at the
Well,
same
that
time.
is Mew. Mew is nature
As a
itself.
kid, yeah, as a kid, whenever I saw Mew, I used to be like, it used to make me happier. I don't know why. I used to be like, wow, it's Mew. And even when like even though as a kid, I was kind of scared by Mewtwo, even though I thought he was cool in the movie, or kind of scared by him because of the way he goes, because you're a dumb kid.
Hmm.
But I was always rooting for Mew. I was like, yes, Mew, go win. Mew, fight him and win.
Of course, Mew
But
Mew
dude,
is Mew is the
mhm,
all-time GOAT Pokemon.
all time. What do you think of the
Why did I say
story though?
all-time greatest of all time? It's
Yeah.
the GOAT Pokemon. Yeah.
Is the goat of all time Pokemon.
Yep, GOAT of all time Pokemon. But yeah,
But what do you think of the story? Like the whole, because
I'm telling you,
Pokemon is made for kids, right?
the
We saw
guys
it
who
as
wrote
kids.
it totally didn't
Yeah.
like, they got a brief. They were like, okay, this, how about we make a movie for kids? And they're like, let
Yeah.
me see how I can put some, Disney Pixar dark shit into this, how put it out to kids and kids will enjoy it, because like there's a lot of stuff that goes on and you're not supposed to be seeing as a kid, like having existential crisis.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
basically slavery of Pokemon against their will, cloning, which is a very debated topic in the world. Basically
Yeah.
everything. It's a very dark movie if you think about it, and the way Mewtwo finally ends up turning his mind around, like, yes, I shall be good now, and he
Hmm.
basically flies off with the rest of the Pokemon. That was the only kid-like part in the whole thing.
That is
And
true.
not becoming normal. Okay, firstly, how does Ash turn to stone? I'm so confused. Why does he turn to stone? He should have
Dude.
he should have
Yeah.
just died, straight up died over there.
Because Mewtwo is like inspired by Medusa or something. I don't know.
Don't know where that came from.
Maybe it's
But
a drowsy thing. I don't understand. Like,
yeah, basically
I don't
him
know
turn.
how he turns into stone actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
But
makes us that they're going at each other with the intent to
he comes
destroy.
in between their psi beams. I would say, it's a psi beam. I don't know what beam it is, right?
Out. If Ash takes one to the face, he should have just, at least been knocked out, if not die. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
I think it's psi beam. So he I don't know what Mew was using, but he comes in between and turns to stone, right? That's what I
And
remember.
tears bring him back, which
And
is
Pikachu, dude, you feel so emotional for Pikachu, right? Like that time, the little old fat Pikachu that you see in the early Pokemon, it's the same one, right?
yeah,
Ash is
pay
level 1000
21,000
Pikachu. Mm-hmm. And you see that.
for that Pikachu. Considering the fact that the Pikachu first thing it did as a major achievement for Ash as a trainer is destroy an Onyx with electricity.
Oh yeah. Oh
Now, you
holy
tell
shit.
me how powerful something has to be to destroy the earth or the ground with electricity.
Yeah, that the Pikachu is OP. We know that in all the Pokemon series, dude. And even when he faces off like against Mewtwo, like Ash is like, "Go Pikachu!"
Yeah,
I'm like,
like
what the fuck is
other
that
other
Mewtwo?
people are putting out like bloody the Venusaurs and Charizards and
Yeah,
Blast.
yeah,
They're all just being knocked back like they're nothing, and then this guy's like, "Hey, I know Pikachu."
yeah, Pikachu, dude. It's ridiculous.
But yeah,
But
the
what can you do?
first movie
Hmm.
was good, but then the second movie made me proper cry, because one is, by that time I'd already developed a better
Mm-hmm.
connection to Pokemon, and oh my god, I love Lugia so much. Okay, not back for YouTube. To watching now. If is that just us, Sid? Is YouTube open for you, or already is YouTube open for you?
No, it's Mickey, YouTube.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Little net issues,
Hmm.
lockdown problems. Anyway,
Yeah, we're just testing things. This is our first like live stream, so there's gonna be a lot of issues. So don't worry about it.
with it also, we have two people watching on YouTube right now. One is
Yeah,
me. I don't know who the
one is
other
me.
person is,
The
but
other
welcome
is
to
my
Weeb.
brother, I think, who's testing.
I see.
But that's okay.
That's
Welcome to
disappointing.
Weeb101. Yes, it is disappointing. No one cares. That means we can say whatever we want. Haha.
Until the YouTube algorithm. Three watching now. Who's the third one? I like
I
it anyway.
don't know. Yeah, anyways.
This can't be an if oh
Hmm.
god, producer has come in to say that it was him. My god, another
If you're
disappointment.
a new viewer, say hi.
Yes,
At
please,
least.
chat. Just nothing. No one.
Anyways.
No chatting. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, I like all the calm Pokemon that are OP. They do their own thing. They just chill.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
this second movie, this Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres was so annoying. I was like,
Mm.
just get caught and go. I don't care. Just go. Leave my
Yeah,
Lugia alone.
I was like, yo, like stop fighting. Like, why are you fighting? Just chill.
Yeah, they have their own islands, mind you, like
Yeah,
literal islands just for themselves. They
exactly.
are like small, a mortar especially is a small chicken bird. Like all it has to do is fly around the island and it should be more than happy.
It
But they're
should,
like,
yeah.
no, I want to take over that island. Look at
Yeah.
this, my ice island. Articuno, no, I shall go to that thunder island and lightning island because that seems like a good habitat for me. I'm thinking these Pokemon were like something was wrong with them in their head. But I was glad when they got caught. Except
Yeah.
Moltres. Moltres' scene was a little sad.
Older scene was also shitty, like the guy who wanted to catch them. Remember in the
Yeah.
movie? Yeah. Oh, he was so annoying, dude.
Also, I would like to ask this. In almost every Pokemon movie, like I understand Team Rocket is a gag and they always somehow infinite
Yeah, yeah.
blah blah blah. But every Pokemon movie, there's like a super villain who has like this crazy monstrosity that he builds, and it's either a spaceship or it's a giant mech, and he has all kinds of technology in it to catch legendary Pokemon. Like, where do you guys get that? Like, how do
Yeah,
you
I don't
do you
know.
find it lying on the side of the road? Like, let me try using it because people go to the extent of perfecting a master ball to make sure they can catch a Pokemon,
That's
and
true.
this guy comes along with this flying machine and he's like, "Oops, I caught you." What?
Hmm?
What kind of tech is that? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, that
Going
is
much
no, it's
rant.
always weird. They're always poor as shit with no money to eat food, and then they build like these crazy expensive $1 million robots to catch
Exactly.
Pokemon.
Like, how does that work? But yeah, yeah. So
So
he
that's
basically
Pokemon. Yeah.
the
But
all three birds attack Lugia, and Lugia just doesn't care. He's just flew through the air, and
yeah.
he's avoiding all of it, and he's throwing stuff back at them. I don't even know what the move is called even to this date. And then that guy is trying to catch Lugia. All that shit happens. The only time I felt sad was when Lugia goes back into the ocean. He's like, "Oh, my strength."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, my Lugia, baby, no."
When first Lugia came like to like disrupt their battle, I was
Yeah.
like, this the hero is here. He's here to save the world. I was so
And he
excited.
talks to you in your brain, which is so cool.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Lugia is one of my it's still one of my like favorite Pokemon, you know.
I
Lugia
know.
and another one that's coming in another movie which I love, which we'll talk about. No spoilers yet. Spoilers in 10 more minutes, I guess.
Makes sense. Swallows in 10 more
Yeah,
minutes. But
but it's
basically,
gonna be. But
Lugia is
that
the best.
I love that movie because it was also I think it took place in the Orange Islands area, and I
Yeah.
think that's one of my favorite like as a kid that was one of my favorite arcs to watch, so called, if you can say, in Pokemon the Orange Islands, because that time like I think Blastoise was like fully evolved, right?
Was
Uh,
it?
I
So,
think no, Ash had Lapras and the gym
Ash
leader in
Lapras,
Orange
yeah.
Islands had Blastoise. I
Yeah, that
forgot, and I
makes sense.
remember the
Because
Lapras versus
but never
yeah,
evolves.
yeah. Yeah, no, he Squirtle goes away right with the squad
Only,
and then
only is
comes back.
Charmander evolves. Nothing, no other Pokemon of his evolves actually. Charmander and
Yeah, no,
Pidgey.
yeah, exactly. No, but dude, it was. I remember that. I still remember that battle of the islands. You know, the Lapras versus Blastoise with the lead, where they're like racing on ice. It's so funny, like as a kid.
I don't
But
remember this. But yeah,
it's not part of the
sounds like
movie.
a Pokemon thing. Yeah, I know. I'm
No,
talking
but
about
I
the
love
orange.
that arc. But the second movie I really loved. It was one of my favorite movies because I love like the three birds are cool, but then Lugia is Lugia. You know, like
And forget about Slowking.
Slowking. Yes, the the Garfield of Pokemon,
Basically.
but way funnier than Garfield.
Except,
I don't like
except he
Garfield.
doesn't like lasagna. What's wrong with Garfield? Although I don't like the creator of Garfield. Apparently, he created Garfield just as a money grab, and he just wanted to sell
Yeah,
merch
I
and
heard
get.
about that. Yeah, I did hear about that, but I'm not sure about it. Hmm.
It was said by Bill Watterson, I think.
Bill Watterson, amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
again, amazing person. But yeah, not a big fan of Garfield because it
But
is commercial. You literally see like Garfield everywhere, right? That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
oh, look at me. I'm Sid. I'm hipster. I'm not gonna like mainstream shit. Okay, anyway, point being, he's not the Garfield exactly because I haven't seen him eat with a lot of, passion for anything. He just like I am slow, bro. Slow king.
I am slow. Yeah. No, he's just lazy. He just
Yeah.
has a lazy look. Yeah. But slow pokes and slow kings are very funny. Yeah, they're very funny. They're cool pokes. Like I never caught them in the games. I never gave a shit about them. I just killed them and farmed them for XP.
My God.
But
You get
yeah,
slopes in the wild? I can't remember.
I don't think you get. It's
You
been
have to
years, but
get a slowpoke and then you have
slow
to get
poke and then the
what's the
shelter
shelter
to bite
and
its tail. Yeah, that's how it
yeah,
happens. Yeah.
evolved in some way, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's wild since I played Gold and Silver.
Yeah, it's been a while. There's a lot of nostalgia for us talking about these movies, by the way.
I would always go for Silver because I was like, I want Lugia. I don't want Oho. Nah, no Oho.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
let's
really,
move on.
it also has
Uh,
that song, that beautiful song.
Oh, Lugia's song, right? Oh, dude, yeah,
It's a
that
song
was
that
beautiful.
Guardian Ash plays. And I was like, yeah, it fills me with energy as well.
Feels
Go,
good as
Logi.
a kid.
Go.
Yeah, yeah. Also, dude, like every movie, like even like in the future, like till now, every single movie, like I love what I love watching. Like I love this as a kid, and I still like it now. Watching the Pokemon movies, it always starts off with like the theme song and like this Pokemon battle going on, this random Pokemon battle, and like so another reason we watch the movies in the beginning, like truthfully, like the animation of the series isn't that great. It's just like moving images and PowerPoint presentations, right? But they actually put more effort in the movies. Like they actually animated it better. They actually tried. And like even the recent movies has gotten way, and even the show has gotten better now. The animation, like the battles are really good. But movies also, like they always up the ante with their animation. And the beginning battles were always so exciting. As a kid, you were like, damn, it's so cool. Like it was like like in the in Indigo League and stuff, how you used to see league battles animated was that from the beginning. So you're like, damn, that's exciting, that's cool. I like seeing battles like this. Yeah, and they just got better in the recent movies. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
I haven't seen
Cool,
the recent movies, so I can't comment on that.
cool songs with battles. Yeah,
Yeah, cool songs with battles.
cool
I shall
songs with
speak about one cool song with one cool battle, but we shall save that for later. Anyway, third movie,
third movie.
one of my least favorites.
Oh, the Entei one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't remember a lot about the Entei movie, but I remember that's when I first like got interested in Unknown, because I think it starts off with Unknown, right?
Yeah, Unknown basically kidnapped this child, and she
Yeah.
thinks
Wait,
Ente is her
Unknown.
father.
Oh yeah. I thought Entei takes Ash's mother away or something, right?
Huh?
Yeah. Am I
Did I
wrong?
not watch the right movie? Let me just do a quick Google. What's the
Yeah.
movie called?
It's called. I think it has Unknown and Entei in the title because it was about Unknown.
Hold on. Ente, spell of the unknown. Yep. Oh my God, you
Yeah.
were right.
Entei spell of I was right. Wait.
Oh my God. Um. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically. Huh?
Oh yeah. So researching Unknown disappears. His daughter Molly is left alone using tiles of the unknown she brings, and then
Yeah.
when Ash's
Basically,
Ash's
it's
mother
kidnapped
gets
by.
kidnapped by Entei
Where the hell are you reading Ashes? Oh. Uh. Huh?
to serve as Molly's mother. So basically,
Oh,
no. So Entei is
yeah.
being good.
Oh,
Yeah. So she.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the little kid. So she takes Ash's mother instead to take care of her, right?
Yeah, and she thinks Ente is her father or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that was a weird movie, dude.
I did not like it at all. I was like, see, I don't like this Ente coming on like horror. I am Ente. Oh, I am fire beast, fire dog, herder. I was like, out of here with your shit. I
Yeah,
would.
I've never.
I think I
Yeah,
don't even think Raikou. Okay, that's another point. But Raikou was never shown in any of the movies. But anyway,
Suicune is the best. I
so
love
I
Suicune.
love Suicune.
Suicune is amazing. Suicune is the
OP.
shit.
Suicune does
Yes.
its own shit.
He looks so
Ente
cool.
is like, oh, herder, I am Ente. Oh, I am
Yeah.
dog. Rawr.
Dude, and his name is Suicune. That's like the coolest name ever. Come on.
Well, Ente
I
is
like
pretty cool.
Yeah, but whenever they show like Suicune, he's like across the river, on this
Yeah.
moonlit, starry night with the reflections on the water, and his like hair is flowing in the wind and shit, and he's like just standing there looking cool as hell.
It's like that story about it's like the story Joey says about naked women, but it's Suicune instead of a woman over there.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
story view, their face just became confused for a
Hey,
second.
I was like, damn, that's a cool creature.
It's a cool creature.
Yeah.
Suicune is the best.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Suicune.
anyway, that
Hmm.
unknown movie was like I was just like so bored throughout the whole thing. I was like,
Oh,
I don't care about the other Entei. I just want to see some cool Pokemon
yeah.
fights.
It didn't like you actually don't care, like it doesn't matter to you, like unknown or any, because the first time I saw it as a kid, like I didn't understand. I don't even think I saw the whole thing as a kid. I Later in life, like when I was still much younger, I rewatched it and I was like,
Hmm.
okay, that's cool. But I think the first time I was watching the Pokemon movies, I don't even think I saw the whole film because I got bored by it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I blame Entei. Entei is just a boring,
Mm-hmm.
sad dog. I mean, I love dogs. Don't get me wrong, but Entei.
Mm.
Also, like, even in the ending, I don't remember the ending completely, but then Entei just kind of like goes away without any repercussions,
I
which
think
I
it was
happened.
related to like unknown, like
Was
destroying the whole region or something, if I remember, but I'm not sure. I think unknown's power was going like crazy.
I don't remember
Like
destroying the
the
region, but
ancient unknown power was like I'm not sure. Like people can correct us, but I think that's what I remember the film was about. But I saw it as a kid. But anyways,
Kid
let's
Me
talk
was
about.
not happy.
Yeah, kid as was not happy. But let's talk about the most exciting movie after that. My second favorite Pokemon movie. Another Pokemon that I absolutely love. You know which one
Shit.
I'm talking about, right?
Oh.
Huh? Celebi,
So,
the voice of
oh,
the forest. Do you remember that film? The
of course
fourth
I do.
film?
Of course I
Dude,
do. Hey,
that
see that is what I'm talking about. That guy has like a multi-billion-dollar machine that just walks around converting Pokemon to dark Pokemon. What the hell?
oh yeah, that was crazy.
Where
Yeah.
do you get that money from, man? And really, if you have that much money, you have that much clout in the world, and you spend it all on trying to make a celebrity evil, like do
Yeah.
something more useful with your time.
Well, making a Celebi evil is a very dangerous thing,
What are you
as we
gonna
come to
achieve?
see.
Are you telling it's like Bill Gates is like I will take my billions and then try to make something that will get me billions. Like you're just
Yeah,
recovering your money at that point. It's not a worthy investment.
that is true. No, but at one point Celebi is a very strong Pokemon, right? Celebi is
Yep.
one of those like mysterious, like rare Pokemon that's very hard. Even in the games, like you get at the end in the middle of the forest, right? You go to
Yeah.
this grove.
The
Yeah,
like
but
not a mythical. No, celebrity is a mythical, I think.
Celebi is mythical, I think, as
I
far
don't
as
think
I
it's a
remember.
but yeah.
It's not a legendary, not a legendary body. I think it's a mythical Pokemon. But yeah, Celebi is just one of those Pokemon that's like very mysterious and very cool. And even like it starts with Celebi, right? In the beginning of the movie, you see Celebi and this like trainer, this poacher, they call them, trying to catch it, right?
Yeah.
And failing. Yeah.
And
But
the whole
what?
movie was actually, I think it looked beautiful. Like the whole forest, everything.
Oh,
Even the part where Selby goes dark and starts destroying everything, it was really good.
yeah. It was, and that's the first movie as a kid, I think, which I saw like timelines came in,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah,
was
of
very
course. Yeah, yeah.
exciting because there's a lot of Celebi like going back and forth in time. They go to the past and get the Celebi from the this thing back to like
Save
basically
the Selby of the present.
save the dark Celebi, and they fight each. It's a very very interesting. As a kid, surprisingly as a kid I wasn't confused with time travel and stuff. I understood it.
They put it in a very easy to understand way, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, they are movies for kids, but yeah, it was quite exciting. I did understand. I did like that a lot. Do
Well,
you?
I remember watching the Selby. I don't remember who I watched it with. I think I watched it with a friend,
Mhm.
but I was very sad during that movie as well because in the end when they put Selby on the lake and then
Yeah.
Selby's just like this dead black husk like I was like no, don't- that's terrible. Why would you do that to a
Yeah, that is
Pokemon?
not good. Yeah.
And then our boy comes in, Sukyun comes in, heals everybody up,
Heals
helps
everybody up.
celebrities
Yeah.
from the past, present, future, everybody comes in,
Everybody comes.
makes it all
Yeah.
worth it, makes it all okay. And I was very happy once again. But my God, for that brief, at least 5 minutes of time, I was like, yeah, okay, God, it's dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Dude, it hurts when they show like Pokemon dying, even though like technically they battle to their death all the time and faint and
They
shit.
battle till they faint, not till they're dead.
Yes, they
It's
battle
like
till they faint.
boxers being forced to brawl. Like in the past, they used to be forced to brawl so often that they would get brain damage. It's like that,
It's
except with Pokemon.
basically no, it's basically like fictional dog fighting and chicken fighting.
Yeah. But it's okay. These are magical dog fights and
Yes,
chicken.
it's okay. And they have cool powers. Dogs in real life don't have cool powers.
Yes, watching a
Shouldn't be
Pokemon
saying
die,
that.
watching
Yeah.
a dog die in a movie. It always is like
It
sad.
hurts. Yeah, it hurts a lot. Yeah. Because even like the trainers build this connection with Pokemon, right? And as a kid, of course, like you must have, as a kid, you must have imagined like 1,000 times that you want your own Pokemon and you want to catch
course.
them and all this stuff, right? You
Of
always
course,
had your preferences and what you wanted to catch and stuff.
of course. And then you
Oh,
realize that you're participating in Pokemon slavery.
yeah. I want to ask you this. I just remember. So as a kid, right?
Hmm?
Who were your top 6 Pokemon that you would want to have in your party that you thought of? You must have it. Tell me.
I don't know, Mew,
Mew.
Charizard,
Yeah. 2?
Kadabra. I never got an Alakazam because
Oh,
I
you
couldn't
like
get it with
Kadabra.
anyone, but Kadabra was
Yeah.
my. Are you kidding me? You like Kadabra? Kadabra was really, this is the most OP Pokemon in Gen 1. Okay, hands down, most OP Pokemon
Yeah,
you could.
Kadabra is very. When I played the games, I always had a Kadabra in my party.
There's literally no counter
Yeah.
to the first gen. At least later on, dark Pokemon started coming in,
Yeah,
and
dude, you can literally.
Psychic would literally have no effect. But then,
You,
okay, that which guy is that? Koga in Fire Red and Red. That's the poison guy, right? You know, for the longest time, I thought Psychic was good against ghosts. It's not good against ghosts. Psychic is good against poison, and
yeah.
all the good Pokemon in Gen 1 are poison type as well. Because they are literally from the same family. So they're all.
Yeah, they're from the same family. Yeah.
I would go to Koga's gym and I would beat him down with one Pokemon.
Dude.
One Pokemon, destroy everybody.
Destroy everything. Yeah. Yeah, it's always Kadabra. Yeah, it's always. I always had Kadabra in my part. You can speed run through gyms, dude. You can speed run through gyms in that game using Kadabra.
Exactly. And what makes it better is that the one person, the elite for Agatha, I think, uses.
I don't remember the name, but yeah.
Pokemon and poison Pokemon. I'm like, are you kidding me? At least give me a range. Kadabra just destroys everything.
Yeah,
But
Kadabra destroys it.
I used to have Pidgeot for
No,
flying.
not like in the games. Like ones you thought as a kid that you wanted yourself in your party, personally.
My answer will heavily change based on the generation.
Yeah. No, like just earliest you remember. You can just name. It can cross generations. It can be. Yeah.
I couldn't find Mew ever when I was a kid, but yeah. And then realized you had to use cheats because it was a limited event.
Yeah.
Mewtwo, Charizard, Mew, Kadabra. That's pretty much it, man. Dragonite. Oh, I love Dragonite.
Yeah. This would be your ideal team as a kid if you were in the Pokemon world, basically fiction. This is what you would actually go out and seek and catch if you were a trainer in that world.
Depends on the generation. First gen, yeah, sure. Second gen, I would definitely add in a Lugia.
Yeah.
Third, I would add in Rayquaza for sure.
Yeah, you and Rayquaza for sure. Yeah.
And then fifth gen, Lucario.
Lucario is cool as hell. Yeah, Lucario is even I love Lucario. Like for me, like the Pokemon I caught in the games are very different than the Pokemon I would want to catch if I was as a kid, right? It used to be very different because as a kid I loved Ponyta a lot. I wanted to catch a Ponyta. I always had a Ponyta. I like Jolteon a lot for some reason out of the 3. Yeah, I don't know why. I like Jolteon.
I was playing Pokemon Go, and in Pokemon Go, you don't really have an option to evolve the EV into the one you want, so it's random. And I got so many Jolteon. I was just throwing them out. I was like, get out! I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, dude. Jolteon was always I liked Dragonite, like you said, Dragonite, Lugia. Loved those two. Those were always there. And I from the later series, I loved like Blaziken,
Of course, Blaziken.
Blaziken, Grovyle. I told you how
No,
much I like Grovyle.
oh yeah, you don't like Skeptile. You think it looks very
Yeah,
weird.
yeah.
Look,
Never
it's
evolve your Grovyle. Just keep it as Grovyle. Skeptile, he has like back boobs or something. It looks weird.
God. We are cancelled on YouTube
Yeah,
anyway.
we get canceled. Sorry, but yeah, dude. Uh,
No, also, okay, Swampert. Swampert has to have a special mention here because I would teach
mm,
Swampert surf and I would teach Swampert muddy water. And those things had like I think, almost 100% chance of hitting.
yeah, dude.
Affect
OP.
air Pokemon. They would destroy any ground Pokemon. Swampert is water and ground, so it double this thing. You
Double.
can't just screw it up with anything. And there was this really annoying gym in Gen 3, if you remember. It is the Psychic Twins.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
remember that. Yes, yes. It was
Lunatone,
all double
Rock.
battles. Yeah.
Oh my god, the Lunatone Soul Rock used to make my life hell until I got a
Dude,
Swampert with muddy water. Destroyed.
I
They couldn't
lost
do anything.
that gym so many times the first time the Lunatone Soul Rock. They were so strong. Dude,
Yeah, bro.
forget muddy water before when you have Marsh Storm, dude. Mud shot. Mud
Mudshot
shot
doesn't
is
affect them because they're levitating, though. That's the
yeah,
problem.
that's true. But mud shot was that was like a one hit KO
Of course,
most
Marshtomp
of the
was
time. It was broken.
like Mudkip was like and then you go into
Mhm.
Marshtomp, you get a mud shot, you're like, yes, this looks good, and then you get
Yeah.
Mudster in Earthquake, and then you're like, that's it, I'm done, ready to face
Yeah.
the elite.
I think Cocaine on Twitch says that's not just balanced. What is water and ground strat in the same Pokemon?
Yes, it is quite a good strat, I think, to work with. Well, that's why I loved Marshtomp the most. I don't know if I love
Yeah,
Marshtomp more than Swampert more than Blaziken though.
I like yeah, Blaziken was the coolest. But if you speaking of stats, like nowadays in the generation, I was just watching Sword and Shield, like they've mixed like crazy. They've mixed like types like crazy. Like I think there's this Pokemon that's like electric and poison.
Huh?
Yeah, it's very weird. I think it's Toxicroak or something. I forgot the
Yeah, I
name.
know Toxicroak.
No, I then maybe I'm thinking of something. No, not
Toxicroak
Toxicroak.
is
I
not
forgot. No, Toxicroak is not
thing.
Sword and Shield. I
Yeah.
think no, the Pokemon is fighting Toxicroaks. I think Team Yell is the in Sword and Shield. Team Yell is like Team Rocket, supposed to be like Team Rocket, and I think Team Yell used to have Toxicroak, and the guy I was watching played used to use that Pokemon. I forgot its name.
Okay.
But it was basically electric poison. Then there was this one Pokemon that's Dragon and Ghost in Sword and Shield. Dragon and Ghost.
Again and
So there are
Ghost.
like these, yeah. So there are like these crazy like combinations. So based on what was before, nowadays like type advantage is like really a difficult thing. Maybe in competitive, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, and they got fairy Pokemon, right?
Fairy changed the whole game, dude. Like in
Yeah.
battles, because like
Yeah.
I don't know. Fairy was new. Yeah, in the original game when like Psychic was the strongest, if you're talking about Fire Red and stuff, it's so different compared to like now where it's like a mess of it's basically become, I don't know, maybe competitive has become harder because there are so many Pokemon that have two different types.
Yeah. No,
And
although
now
when
what?
Dark Pokemon, I learned properly about Dark
Mhm.
Pokemon in Gen 3,
Mhm.
and I was wondering, I legit just sat there for like a few minutes and I was like, why is my Kadabra not dealing damage to this Poochyena?
Yeah.
It's
Oh
a
yeah.
little pup. I have a psychic bearded old sage. It should
Alien
be
thing. Yeah.
killing it right now, and it's like they dealt no damage. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that was terrible.
Yeah, it was. And like so nowadays, like I was watching one of the fire Pokemon.
Hmm?
He had a move, by the way, fire steel Pokemon again, Sword and Shield. I think it was called Carcoal. It's like a coal train Pokemon. It's like a weird
Cold.
yeah, it's like a lump of coal which is like a coal car. I think it's called Carcoal if I remember correctly. And
It's called
Colosseum is like the final evolution. So that Pokemon has a move that suppose you're like any water Pokemon, right? If I use that move on you, fire moves will become super effective. It basically makes you weak to fire. That's one of its moves.
Oh wow.
So nowadays you have stuff like that also.
Oh yeah,
So
here it is. Carcoal. Oh, that
yeah,
looks weird.
yeah, Carcoal and Colosseum.
Wait. It evolves from a roly-coly.
Yeah, from a Roly-Coly. Yes, from a
And
Roly-Coly.
it evolves into a cola cell,
Yeah,
not a
Colosseum. Oh, did I say
cola cell.
Colosseum? Oh,
Yeah.
my bad. Yeah, sorry. I get Colosseum would be still cool though. A Colosseum made of coal.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
this one
Colosseum.
looks like a golem with an extra mountain of lava on top of its head.
Yeah, it looks very similar to Golem, exactly. But yeah, that has a move that can make you weak to fire. So it uses that move, then it uses a fire move, and basically it's super effective.
That's nice.
Yeah, so there's stuff like, and like I think I think it's called Galarian forms because that's the
Oh
region.
yeah.
Yeah, so the Galarian form of like Ponyta is fire, right? Ponyta and Rapidash. Is
Does
fairy,
it
sorry, fairy. The Galarian form is fairy.
Oh,
The Alolan form is ice.
golem form. Oh yeah.
The Galarian form is fairy, Ponyta and Rapidash. And I think Meowth is steel. By the way, have you seen the Galarian Meowth? It has a beard.
I have not. I should check it
Yeah,
out.
it has a beard, and even the Persian form looks totally different. I think it's also a different name. The Galarian.
Gengar possessed it.
What?
This Meowth looks like a Gengar possessed it.
Yeah, it actually looks. Look at the evolution of the Meowth, though. It looks totally different from what you'd imagine. The Galarian Meowth evolution. I don't think you've seen the Galarian Pokemon, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But
Look
I
at
would
that.
quickly share my screen and show you what the hell.
Yeah,
this,
you can share your screen.
This is what this
Yeah.
thing looks like. Like that is actually just like a. I don't even know if the screen is being shared
That's
right.
a
Okay,
beard.
anyone
It's
from
like a Viking.
screen is being shared?
It's like Audi will let us.
Oh,
Oh, it's
okay.
not.
My bad. I shall.
Yeah, Audi can put an image up while you all are watching. That's okay.
I shall share. No, it is me. Me. I shall do it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
you see it now.
no, probably not.
Okay, Audi will put up an image.
Audi will put up an image. Don't worry. But Galarian Meowth. So y'all will see Galarian Meowth, which looks like it looks like a Viking basically, and it's a steel type
Looks like
Pokemon.
Gengar possessed it. I'm telling. How does it look like a Viking? It just looks like it has. It
Dude,
has
it's
like.
a beard. By the way, it's a beard. Like
That is not a beard, man. That's just a. That's it's like he went to the barber and he
by
was
the
like, I
way,
want spikes all over my body with my
the
fur.
screen is frozen. Audi,
Mr. Producer, son.
the screen is
Audi.
frozen. Yeah, check.
The effort.
It's frozen. I can see. Yeah, sorry for those our producers and Audi made a big mistake and sabotaged our podcast.
But it should not work. Galarian Galarian Meowth will. Okay, anyway, I think we should stop talking about this and go back.
Also, wait, one last thing before we go back to the Pokemon movies. I want you to look at Galarian Weezing.
Is it the one with the hat, the top hat?
The top hats, yeah. And the weird mustache.
I've seen a couple of Galarian Pokemon. They're the ones who got introduced in Sword and Shield, right?
Yeah, it's from that region, yes.
Okay. Yes, I remember this.
Yeah,
it's
showing them right now. Mm-hmm.
Hey, how are you? How are you seeing that? I can't see it. Excuse. Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah. So that's this, and he'll show the Weezing after that.
Possessed by Gengar. That's what it looks like.
It does look like a weird, like Mega Gengar thing, but it looks very weird.
What about Mega Gengar? That's another train wreck.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a weird. The games are just becoming much easier and easier as you play them, dude. I don't know why they're making it so easy. It was so challenging in the beginning.
We already talked about this in our other deep dive, which you guys shall see soon. So now we go back to the movies.
We go, okay. the fifth movie of the original series. This is the last movie of the original Pokemon movie series because it's 5, right? We talked
Yeah.
about fourth one, which was Selby. Now let's talk about the most painful, the most painful film.
Which one
What
is
is it, bro? It's Latios and Latias.
next?
You have to talk about it.
No,
Bru
we
is
don't
gonna
talk-
get started on this. Bru,
we are not
tell
talking.
us,
No.
get started on your story about this film.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
I just wanted to find the name, so I googled Pokemon movie Latios and Latias, and then realized it was called.
that is the name of the movie. Yeah.
But then here, this is the first search term: Pokemon movie Latios and Latias full movie in Hindi.
Well, well, I don't. Yeah, you can talk about that too if you want. But yeah, continue.
Y'all want to watch this Pokemon in Hindi, man? Basically, this movie. You making me do this, huh?
Yes, I am making you do this.
Well, okay. So I had no idea what these two were. Okay, I had no idea at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, these look like flying Pokemon. Okay, cool, whatever. Oh, look at me, I fly. I was like, okay, cool. And then as the movie started, I was like, this little girl is playing with Ash. And then I was like, it's a Pokemon instead. Like, damn, that's a funny Pokemon. It's literally tricking people in the city. And then they show the whole setting of the whole town, and it's like what's that place called, Venice, with all the waterways and all the boats and all that. And
Yes,
this
yes, yes. I think
yeah,
Alto Mare. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, that's the town. Yeah.
yeah, these guys are just zipping past everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and well,
It's about the
up with both the Pokemon because they're like funny, they're naughty,
they're
they
very
play all
playful.
kinds of
Yeah,
pranks,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and they're very strong, except they never show that. And then this random bad guy who somehow gets a lot of pro uh, usage out of Pokemon somehow. I think he gets back Kabutops and what's the other one? Kabutops.
Kabu and the I can't remember shit. The flying one, right? Aerodactyl.
Yeah,
You're talking about Aerodactyl? Yeah,
and I think they revive them or something, right? And then
yeah.
they capture Latios, and then they're doing something to. I don't remember what they're doing to the. I don't remember what the two Pokemon are doing, but then Latios is like becoming the energy for these two Pokemon to revive or something.
Yeah, it was their essence, right? The Soul Dew, I think it was called.
And and
Team Rocket
basically
tries to steal it because it's
Team
literally their essence. So I think Team Rocket comes and tries to steal it, and to keep the city safe, it's basically like Ash and these guys have to go and get the Soul Dew back. That's what it's about. Yeah.
but except they capture the Latios and they start extracting the Latios's power from it,
Yeah,
energy,
exactly.
and
Yeah.
then the Latios calls out to the Latias, and then it's like, please help, and then shows the Latias what's happening with
Oh,
psychic
dude,
powers.
that hurts.
And then
Yeah.
you're like, at this point, if you haven't shed a tear already, then I don't know what to say to you. You
You're dead
robot.
inside. Yeah, you're dead inside if you haven't shed a tear at that point.
And then they save the Latios, but they don't. And then Latios ends up giving up its life to stop the Pokemon from.
That hurt, dude, as a kid.
Like,
Yeah, that was
my God,
painful.
that hurts right now. If you aren't crying right now, I don't know what to tell you. Poor Latios, okay, shouldn't have died. It's the first time I see a Pokemon death, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's it was quite painful.
Of
Like
all
I
the
think
people, why do I have to
when
kill
I
this
saw it,
one?
yeah, dude, even when I see it as a kid, I get like the hurt, like the pain. It still hurts me, I still get the feels as a kid. I remember I was like, I don't understand emotions yet because I am still not mature enough, but this I feel pain, Every Pokemon movie they try to hurt us, I realized while we're talking, every Pokemon movie they try to hurt kids.
Yeah, the
I
other
don't know if it's a
Pokemon
good
movies are
thing.
still like fine, in the end everyone is happy.
The first
Yeah,
movie, I almost cried as a kid.
Latios
You-
dead. What even?
Yeah.
I didn't die. Mew didn't die. Mewtwo didn't die. Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't die.
they killed off a legendary.
Yeah, that's true. They did kill a legend. But it's yeah, those are painful films. I'm telling, like, but even see, they make you emotional with Ash in the first movie. In the second, they do it with Lugia, and
Yeah.
then fourth, they do it with Celebi again. They always have these moments, you know.
It's trash anyway.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about the fourth movie, but yeah, dude. And then this one also, like, I think the last movie, the fifth one, they always like they were like, we need to hit them with like the most amount of feels that they can feel, you know. Let's
Why
really
is the
make these kids
the
cry.
last movie?
No, it's the last of the original series, and the sixth movie is like Ruby and Sapphire, because it's
Wasn't
like about Jirachi, and Deoxys is like sixth and seventh. So the last one of the original like
that
series was Latios Latias.
also third gen? That's also
What
Ruby. Are Latios and Latias also third gen? Those are also Ruby and Sapphire.
are they? Oh, because
Because silver is Lugia and Oho.
oh, so dude, no, but you could catch Latias and Latias in the this thing, right? No, you couldn't.
I don't I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
Latias and Latias are from third probably then. Oh yeah, even in the chat he's saying Latias and Latias are from third gen.
The
Yeah,
fourth
maybe
movie.
I forgot. Yeah.
Well,
Oh yeah, I think they appear randomly right after you finish the league in a certain
it's
area. You have to
keep
catch
you
them.
have to chase them all around the map basically. They
Yeah,
flee
yeah,
after
yeah.
a little bit, then you have to go look for them
Yeah, I
forever.
remember.
Show
And
and a lot of people use the master ball to catch them because it was like
they're very hard to catch, right?
also you get a choice. So some guys like I saw this Pokemon flying. Did you see what color it was? And then you have to choose which one you get from.
Yeah, I
Like what?
remember that.
Why? I didn't even know about that the first time. I would
Yeah,
have
I
thought
didn't know about that
it.
either. You get a specific one for Ruby and a specific one for Sapphire, right?
No,
I
this guy
you
asks
get
you.
either. Yeah.
It's like which what color was that Pokemon? And you have to be like, okay, it was red, and then you get a Latias, or blue, then it's a Latios.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You don't even get to fight them. They just run. You need to
Yeah.
throw the ball straight up in the beginning. Yeah.
No, you can fight them, but then they'll randomly run in the middle. So people just like, screw this. I'm just using my Master Ball. I'm just
Just use
taking
the
care.
master ball. Yeah. And once aren't they? I don't. Are they level 50 or 70 when you first catch them? I don't remember. 40, sorry, 40 or 70.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but you catch them in the end. It's always.
Level 40. Oh my god, that's
Oh
disappointing for
yeah,
the.
they are level 40. Yeah, I was wondering because they can't be 70 because that would be too OP.
Finish the Elite Four, Look at this. I'm looking at a photo of a guy who is fighting a Latias with a Kyogre.
Oh,
So are you really telling me that? Wait, I shall
well,
try to.
even you even catch them at 40, I think. Groudon and this thing.
No, those guys are 70.
Are you sure? Or maybe then
Those
I've
guys are
forgotten.
70.
Yeah,
I will
maybe
I will
yours
put up
go.
this image on Skype, and I shall hope Audi shall display it for
Yeah, or you
one.
will display it.
Is Audi listening? This is a good time to see if he's listening.
Yeah, we'll see if he displays it. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, but I shall keep an eye on the stream, and when Audi displays it, I shall prove my point. But yeah, anyway, that movie was really sad. It really gutted me.
Yeah,
Like, it
it
was.
was a very painful movie. That's true.
I just couldn't stand it because like, why would you kill a Pokemon? I haven't seen. I watched till the 8th movie, and I watched the 12th movie, and I've never seen a Pokemon just straight up die. I
Yeah,
mean,
we
it's
had
a
to
kids
see a
movie. You're not
Pokemon.
supposed to let a Pokemon straight up die.
Exactly.
What kind of
Yeah.
a psychopath are you, man? Like, is this really how you want to teach kids about death? Letting one of their favorite Pokemon die? Oh, look, I saved the world. Oh, too bad, you're dead.
And they build it up like for the whole movie. They're like, oh, look at these cool Pokemon flying around, having fun.
This
So nice.
Ash and his friends are saving him. It's like, yay,
Yeah.
save. And
Yeah.
then dead.
They're exploiting kids' emotions here, dude. I'm telling you, it hurts as a kid.
Yes,
It made me cry.
we shall skip past this movie now
But
because I
let's
don't.
move on to more fun movies in the future. So, Bru,
Didn't put up a photo yet.
well, let him figure it out. We'll move on. We'll come back to that when he figures it out. But
On Skype.
Well, that's I see our live show is going smoothly, but
It is.
let's just continue this mess, this shit show that it is right now,
Hey, don't say that.
and talk about the sixth movie, Jirachi. Do you
Oh,
remember this movie?
I did. I do like Jirachi. Jirachi was quite fun.
Jirachi is a very cool Pokemon. Yeah, I do like Jirachi a lot too. But do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. I remember Jirachi. I was like, th- those guys are like the luckiest guys in the world
Yeah.
because they literally get a Pokemon that is like, I wish I had $1 million, and it's like America's poor now. You do have $1 million. I mean, obviously, I felt a little bad as a kid because I was like, oh no, the food is the food, the whatever they're asking is coming from somebody else, and they'll
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
it
yeah.
out. And then I wasn't such a woke kid. I was just like, who cares? Free stuff. Nobody can blame you. Nobody can trace it back to you. But that's also the first time I saw Absol. Okay.
Oh
And
yeah, dude, Absol was cool as hell. Yeah, I remember in the games I always wanted to catch it. I was like, what is this
okay,
Pokemon?
here's the thing. I thought Absol was a legendary because it was coming,
Yes,
and it
yes.
was fighting, it was ominous, and it was like, oh, Jirachi is scared of Absol. And then I played the game and I'm like, what the Absol is just a
Yeah,
common
it's just common. You find it in the tall grass, I think in the bird gym, I think in the
why?
flying leaders gym.
What
Yeah.
the
And I
hell?
was like, what? Yeah, even the first time I was like, yo, what is this rare encounter with this cool looking Poke? I think they debated us. They created like a really cool looking, like legendary body, legendary type Pokemon, you know? And it's like, oh, it's just common. You find like 1,000 of them in the same place.
Maybe they planned for it to be a legendary, and then they switched plans in the end. They're like, nah, let's put like Groudon and Kyogre or something. But then like
Yeah, probably.
Absol really debated the hell out of me. But
Yeah,
Absol is
yeah.
like, I like the concept of Absol a lot. You know, it just shows up where something dark is going to happen. Hey, dark Pokemon. Hey, dark. Hey.
Hey, hey. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, it just yeah, Absol was always, and I think it was a good movie. I don't remember a lot of it, except I remember Groudon was there. But yeah, I
Groudon
don't
was there
remember.
and just
Yeah, I think Team Magma was attempting to awaken him or create him. Or, I don't remember exactly what they were doing, but I think it was. I think I remember they had to protect Jirachi. There was a comet, right? And Jirachi only appears during that comet.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Groudon is there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw this a while ago, and it's not in my favorites, so it doesn't stand out. Even though I do like Jirachi, so I don't remember a lot of this movie, but I remember a few points about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Jirachi is like, yeah, it's not like my favorite Pokemon by any means, but
Hmm.
it is it's very cool. Like
Yeah.
Like Jirachi is like a very I just love the okay wait Jirachi reabsorbs energy used to create Groudon and uses Doom Desire to destroy it for good before leaving for another 1,000 years of slumber. That's
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It comes every 1,000 years when the comet passes. I think they say
Yeah.
Jirachi comes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's the story behind it.
Well,
But I didn't see. So the movies later on, right? Like I
mm-hmm.
think the last movie I saw as a kid that I remember was the Lucario one,
Mm-hmm.
which is like number 8. And after that, when I was much older, maybe like early teens or something, then I saw the rest of them. But I
Mm-hmm.
think the last movie I remember seeing as a kid, when I was still a kid, I think it came out 2005. It says here. Sorry if I hit the mic and it was very loud. But yeah, I think 2005 was still, yeah, but I think the last movie I saw was Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, which is like, again,
Oh,
that's an
hey, we
amazing
didn't talk
movie.
about Destiny
Yeah, we
Deoxys.
talk about that. Okay, we can talk about Destiny Deoxys. That was cool. That was a cool movie. Not one of my favorites, but that was cool. I
Hey,
remember.
Destiny Deoxys was real good.
Yeah,
I
you
like
see
Destiny Deoxys.
Rayquaza. Yeah.
Yeah, Rayquaza and you see Deox like okay, you just see this alien looking creature
Yeah, Deoxys is
warping into all its forms, suddenly going defense, suddenly going offense, suddenly going speed, and kid me was just like, damn,
it's
this
just
is some
cool.
real
Yeah,
shit.
this is very
What the heck?
exciting. Yeah.
Because I didn't even know any of the moves it had. Okay, and I would
I didn't
you know
understand it. Yeah.
pretend to play Pokemon with
Mhm.
And I would be like, I choose Deoxys, use your strongest move because I don't know what it's called. And everyone would be like, that doesn't count unless you say the name, it doesn't count. I was like, Deoxys beam. And no, it didn't work. I didn't win a single. Nobody accepted my terms for Deoxys's abilities. But how the hell was I supposed to know? Deoxys
how
really
the hell are we supposed to know? Yeah, Deoxys is a.
is the YouTube stream? No, it's back. Okay.
Yeah, it's back.
But yeah, I just knew Deoxys and it shoots out a beam, and Deoxys was like the coolest looking Pokemon for me at that time. I was like, look at this thin ass dragon flying around, and there's this cool alien flying behind it trying to fight it. Although it's weird. So the games always showed Rayquaza as the Pokemon that stops Groudon and Kyogre from fighting. But the movie within Destiny Deoxys, it's revealed that Rayquaza is actually the guardian of the sky.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Why the hell are you coming into fights related to the ground and water then? What business do you have stopping these two from going at it?
Well,
and they listen to what is this, like some Zeus, Poseidon, Hades type of thing?
It's based on the game, right? Like it's the same thing where they're fighting and then Rayquaza comes, they're like, Rayquaza is like, stop fighting.
But even in the game, Rayquaza is a sky guardian. What does the sky have any business to do with the ground and water?
I think it's basically like they did the same thing of like, these legendary bodies and then this legendary Pokemon that comes to like, the main legendary and the other two. In every Pokemon series, you have that, right? And then it comes to save them basically.
Okay. You have
what?
Lugia. Let me paint you a picture. You have Lugia.
Yeah.
Okay. You have Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres. Lugia shows up to stop them from fighting, and do you know what these three do? Straight up, like, no, I will not go down. I will fight you. Rayquaza comes into Groudon and Kyogre in the game, and it's like, hey, and then Groudon and Kyogre are like, oops, time for me to go. Bye bye.
Yeah, bro, literally freaking Shenron is appearing into Pokemon, crossing anime borders. And you're like, holy shit, what is this dragon doing here? Gotta leave.
Yeah, but think about it. Rayquaza's flying and dragon. Groudon can use rock moves that destroy Rayquaza. Kyogre can use ice moves that destroy Rayquaza. So both of them working together, Rayquaza stood not. And let's not forget that Rayquaza is like a frail little dragon. It's like a noodle flying around in the air, and Groudon and Kyogre are like huge beasts.
Yeah.
So,
dude, this happens again. I saw it like many years ago, but it was a more recent. Like I think it was a OVA or a part of a recent movie. But Steve was there in it. The trainer Steve, and it was basically, I think it was X and Y. I don't remember, but it was so Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Basically, both of them were awakened. Okay, and Primal is like a stronger form, I guess. They're both much stronger. I think you've seen them, and they were fighting. And then Steven and I forgot the other guy's name, Mega Charizard and Mega Metagross come out, and it's like a beautifully animated, like a crazy battle. And these guys are fighting these two guys, and then freaking, I forgot. I think it's I don't know if it's. I think it's Mega Rayquaza, and then Mega Rayquaza comes down from the skies and basically tells them to fuck off. That's what happens. Yeah, I think that battle was like crazy intense. I remember seeing a clip of it. I don't know if we probably can't play it probably because of like copyright and stuff. But
I will send an image to Audi, and he shall.
Did you find it?
I found an image of the primals fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, those are Audi. By the way.
And Audi has disturbed our podcast yet again for his own personal reasons.
Again. Yes.
And
but anyways,
I sent Audi the message, so hopefully he will put it up. I should keep it on the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rayquaza jumping in, coming down upon Deoxys and fighting the hell out of it.
It's just how the story. Yeah. But yeah, dude.
I'm a little sad that they didn't show any relationship between Rayquaza and Deoxys in the game, though. That would have been cool.
You go to some island, right, to catch Deoxys. You get a pass.
That's another limited edition.
Yeah.
Used cheats to get it in the way we play. That we had to buy the official thing from Nintendo, and
Nintendo, yes, we totally bought the official console and we got the pass and we went to the island and we got everything
we
properly and
went to
legally.
our
Yes,
local
yes.
GameStop, you see, and
Yeah,
there
our
there
local GameStop.
there was a little imported Japanese parcel which gave us the ticket, which we then fed into our Game Boys, and it worked.
Yes, exactly. That is
Ask me
exactly what we
question,
did.
I don't have the answer to.
Yeah, but it was different. But that movie was cool, but not as cool as the next one.
To carry on the mystery of Mew. I'm down to discuss it.
Dude.
This is where we shall end the podcast after this movie because I don't know any other Pokemon movies. Anyway,
I'll
no, I
give
know.
us some of the rest after. No, there's one more actually that you
uh,
want to talk about after
I
this.
want to talk about that.
You
Oh,
know,
somebody has put up the photo for the
the
primals fighting.
yes, yes. Check it out.
Kyogre looks disgusting.
Yeah, dude, I don't like the primal form. I don't know why they came up with it. By the way, I'm not also a big fan of the Mega. I know I'm probably like the Indigo League fanboy of the original 151 or whatever, but it looks weird. Yeah.
I think it's just because we didn't grow up with it. I mean, for a kid, I'm pretty sure these primal Pokemon would be like, oh, primal, oh. But yeah, Lucario and the mystery of another sad,
Wait, on chat,
sad.
someone saying there's one legendary movie we are missing. Which movie have we missed? We still have stuff to talk about, but we are going order wise, I think. And after Deoxys is Lucario's film, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we wrong somewhere?
I don't think so, but he can let us know. But Pikachu's Vacation? What?
Oh, I think there was a Pikachu's Vacation was a small this thing, wasn't it? Wasn't it part of another movie? It was.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't.
it was shown with Mewtwo Strike.
It's short. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh wait, I think I remember. Yeah. It wasn't. It's not like It's not like its own release film. Yeah, it's a shorter one. Correct. I don't remember a lot of Pikachu's Vacation, to be honest, because I did see it a long time ago.
Is it the one where they're all taking care of Togepi?
Yeah, I think Togepi is. Yes, I remember Togepi being part of it. But oh yeah, I remember 1998. Yeah, 1998. Yeah, it's very old.
My God.
Pikachu no Oyasumi. Oh yeah, I see this.
We too are very old, apparently.
Yeah, we are apparently very old. But do you remember that movie?
I'm looking through a clip of it right now. I do not remember much.
It's apparently in chat they're saying it's a prequel to the Mewtwo movie, like you see.
Charizard gets stuck in the pipe. Yes, I remember this for some reason.
Onyx's head gets stuck in the cave and they pull its tail. That sounds like an episode from the Indigo League for me.
Yeah, and Charizard's head gets stuck in a pipe and they're pulling on his leg.
Oh, I don't remember this.
And shooting out fire in the other side. This is why you should stay at Charmander, you dumbass.
Well, that is true. He won't get stuck. But I don't remember this movie, dude. Do you remember Pikachu's Vacation?
I remember a bit of it. I remember the ending very clearly because Pikachu is going away and all the Pokemon like, bye.
Yeah, I think I saw it such a long time ago. And, I have like terrible shit memory. So it's very difficult for me to remember stuff. Yeah, but that is the one that audio is showing. Yes.
Yes.
Finally, producer Sun is doing his job.
Good job, buddy. We are proud of you.
Yes, that he is totally getting paid to do.
Everyone chat, please give kudos to Audi.
Yes.
Otherwise, he has threatened to leave the podcast forever.
But yeah,
anyway,
let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, basically, this might be my second favorite. Okay, this is definitely my second favorite, but it actually might be my first favorite movie.
Yeah.
The Mystery of Mew. This thing made me cry like I don't even know. It's like imagine you took candy from a baby, box the baby in the face. That's what it made me cry. Like just taking the candy was not enough.
Every movie you start talking about, you're like, okay, let's talk about this movie. Okay, this movie made me cry. You're saying that at the beginning of
every. This is the second Pokemon movie where a Pokemon dies.
Well, yeah, that is true.
And he's one of the coolest looking Pokemon I've seen. Like Lucario is amazing.
Yeah, Lucario is very cool. Yeah.
Well, okay. Firstly, it started off, I was like, oh, Lucario, such a nice Pokemon. Oh,
Mhm.
he's taking care of he's so must be so confused, poor
Yeah.
guy. And then oh, by the way, the I'm Unbeatable, one of my favorite Pokemon songs ever, because that's
Oh yeah,
the battle that plays over there, beautiful. I just love.
beautiful song.
Oh, that, my God, I still listen to it from time. Well, that's a lie. I listen to all Pokemon songs from time to time. But yeah, I listen
Yes.
to the song quite often. It's pretty good. I think
Mhm.
I think after the Gen 1 songs, it's my favorite directly. But yeah. So
Oh,
you feel real
interesting.
bad for
Mhm.
Lucario, and then you see that this OP Pokemon with his eyes open, if sensing auras everywhere, throwing little balls at them,
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
everything in
dude.
his path.
His like
He's
staff and everything. He's basically doing like martial arts, with
he's
his staff.
standing
It's
between two
crazy. Yeah.
armies and it's like, yes, yes, this seems fair. I shall destroy everybody. And then you see that his master gives himself up, and you're all sad about that. You're like, oh no, this guy looked cool. He
Yeah,
was like the
that's sad.
Ash of that age,
Mhm.
and everything is back to peace. And then Lucario comes back, and Ash is trying to become all friendly with him. And then stuff keeps getting better and better with Mew coming in.
Oh, dude. Again, another appearance from Mew. Always welcomed, right? The,
Mew came in as oh, and I was like, oh, this Pokemon. It's
yeah.
about time it in a movie, and then it's like Mew. I was like, Mew. Oh wait, hold on. I must, I
What
must,
happened?
I show this off.
Are we back?
Are we though?
Are we though?
Ah, yes, we are back. Okay, now I will show this off quite shamelessly. Got it from Japan. I don't know if you can see
Yes.
it. This is a
We
Mew
did get from Japan.
chopsticks. You can see the little nice little Mew
I
on
want.
top.
I want.
The nice little Mew over here. The name written. Look how cute! It's like oh, Mew. And I'm never going to open it in my life.
Wow. Really?
It is a collectible. It shall be worth a fortune when Japan runs out of Mew chopsticks. I shall be the only one in the world who owns one in mint condition. Well, it's not
Mhm.
condition because the packaging got a little dirty, but otherwise mint condition.
Yeah. Otherwise, mint condition. But
Like,
even like,
and you eat it, you can taste the Mew.
well, I don't know how interesting choice of words there. Taste the Mew.
Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, so Mew
But
comes in, and Mew is like a boss, just doing his normal thing, chilling, floating around the world, messing around with Pokemon. In fact, even I think even in this movie, like the first movie, Mew confuses Meowth by turning into Meowth and turning
oh
into.
yeah.
That's a running gag I love. Mew is the best. But yeah,
Yeah.
okay, everything is going fine. Everything.
Everything
Then
is.
you got the tree of life. You're even more like, oh,
Oh
tree
yeah,
of life.
exactly. The
And then
beginning.
everything
Yeah.
goes on right from there because like it's like Reggie Rock, Reggie Ice, Reggie Steel, like all three of them just come in and start wreaking havoc everywhere.
Oh,
And
dude.
the cells of the tree of life are coming and trying to consume everything in their path. And they actually do consume so many things. And
They
then
do.
final scene where Lucario and Mew are sitting there and they
Oh,
give their Lucario uses aura. Okay, you know what? I
aura
love the
sphere.
movie.
Yeah.
I love the movie so much that if you remember, when Lucario finishes giving his aura, he sits down and a crystal activates next to him. Okay,
I don't
and
remember this.
so basically Lucario gives Mew all his aura to save Mew, to help Mew recover from his sickness.
Yeah.
Lucario sits down because he has no energy left, and his paw activates one of those crystals over there with those memory flowers or whatever.
Yeah.
It plays the memory of his master,
Oh,
and
okay.
he talks about as he's dying, he's giving Mew his own aura, and he talks
Mm-hmm.
about how he's sorry for Lucario, and he's talking about his life. He's like, I lived a good life.
Oh,
I love
yeah. I
this.
think I remember what you're talking about now. Is he seeing that like within the crystal car, this thing within the
Yeah,
reflections of the crystal? Yeah, I think I remember that scene. Yes.
sorry, the flower, but you get the point. And
Yeah.
there is before he gave the aura. He talks about all that, and then he's like, the power of aura will prevail, and then he has another speech after he sits down. I knew that entire part by heart. I could literally recite it if you.
What?
Yeah, I watched that movie so many times.
Damn, dude, I've seen it like twice. Holy shit.
Shit, so many times.
Yeah, that. I think my so the thing is, my brother really loved Lucario. It was like one of his favorite Pokemon, and we know, like, as brothers are, you hate whatever your brother likes because he's your brother. So I always used to shit on Lucario, but I secretly really liked him. If he's watching now, he'll know what I'm talking. I've exposed myself. But that was a cool movie. Yes, I remember. I think it's still my brother's favorite movie. If you ask him, Lucario, he just goes crazy for that. I think I played Emerald, but I think in Emerald you can catch it one. I think you can trade it. Someone gives you a Rilu for something, if you remember. Bru, your audio is gone.
You know?
Yeah, now it's back.
Yeah. You can't get Lucario and Emerald. You have to go.
I forgot how you can. I remember. Wait,
no,
does the trainer have
confused.
it, or did I use cheats or something? I don't remember, but I remember having Lucario and Emerald.
No, you get a, what's that thing called?
What?
One sec, I forgot the goddamn name of. You get a Beldum. You get a Beldum. I think you're confusing Lucario with Rilu with a Beldum, which you get at the end of Emerald.
Yeah.
That's the only Pokemon you get. Yeah, Lucario is not a Gen 3 Pokemon. Gen 4 or Gen 5.
Dude.
Lucario is a Gen 4 Pokemon. It was originally supposed to be a legendary in the Gen 3 series, but then they decided to scrap it and make it a fighting type in Gen 4. Fighting steel.
Oh, then maybe I got it through cheats or something. That's why I remember it. My bad. Because I remember having it on my team when I played Emerald. I don't know if it was my first or second playthrough, but I did have it. Yeah.
Are you sure it was Emerald and not?
No, yeah, I specifically remember. Maybe it was cheats. Probably cheats then, yeah. Legal cheats. I traded it with someone. Legal cheats.
Traded it with Nintendo himself.
Yes. Properly. But yeah, dude, I definitely did. I like that Pokemon. I used to have it in my team. Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, Ash has a Lucario and apparently it evolved from a Rilu. What? Okay. I legit knew that whole thing by heart. I could recite the whole thing, like the entire thing. What Lucario says, what his master says. I think Aaron was his name. What they say, and what I could mimic his bloody breath and the way he's coughing as he's saying it. I knew that much. I was in love with that movie.
My God.
It's so many times.
Yeah.
That specific scene so many times. It's still in my head. I just can't remember all the lines, but I can remember most of what he's saying. And also, did you know a fun fact about this movie that makes it even more sad?
What? Tell me.
Do you remember the ending of the movie, the song?
No, I actually don't remember that.
That goes, "We will meet again."
Oh, like the ending song of the film?
Yeah,
like
ending song of the film.
No,
where they show Ash and this gang going away from the kingdom, and they show Lucario and Aaron together. But basically, the chorus is something like, "I will search the whole world over, if that's what I should do." Something, and then it goes to, "We will meet again," and that's repeated multiple times. So I thought nothing of it at the time because I was like, okay, Lucario and his master are meeting after "We will meet again." Yeah. It was the last song that the original Pokemon crew sang. Voiceovers did. Yeah. So the guy who sang that song is the same guy who sang the original Pokemon theme song.
Oh, dude, I need to go and listen to this. Yes, I don't remember this. That's crazy.
On the last project that they all worked together. After that, everything changed. So that if you think Lucario and the Mystery of Mew was the last OG Pokemon series. Everyone who worked on it from the first movie, that was the last movie they worked on together. I mean, obviously, people would have made the next movie. As I'm pretty sure there were a good number of people. The same crew did not work on it together, and the voice actors were well. So that's the like a little tribute to themselves as well. Like we will meet again. We shall
Yeah, we will.
do.
Oh, dude, that is so cool. Holy shit. I like it even more. I need to definitely go listen to it again. Yeah, I had no idea about this.
Go watch the movie again and try to recite the whole last part again.
Yeah, you can we can marathon it, and as it's happening, you can probably recite it along with them.
I do not mind.
Yeah.
Okay. On to the last.
On to the next. Do you remember the next one?
Oh no, I haven't. I skipped everything after 8, straight to 12.
So, like, no, look, I think the Pokemon Ranger Temple of the Sea, the one with Manaphy, and then it was Darkrai with it was basically Diamond and Pearl, right? Darkrai, the
There was another one.
Dialga, Palkia, and then
No, this is
Giratina.
like a counter to Darkrai. I think like a Darkrai is for nightmares, and this other one was for dreams.
Uh,
I
is
remember
it
playing Pokemon ROM hack,
is it
which is
Darkrai and Victini, or is that?
I have no
Oh no,
idea what.
Victini is X and Y, X and Y. Victini is the victory Pokemon. Apparently, if you have it, you're assured victory.
My God! Wow.
Yeah.
Cresselia.
What?
Cresselia.
Oh, Cresselia.
It's
Yes,
not
yes, I remember. I
Darkrai.
remember this Pokemon. Yes, yes, yes. Holy shit, dude! I totally forgot about this name. My God. Oh yeah, I remember this dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Lunar Pokemon. Yeah.
she's supposed to cause good dreams, and Darkrai is supposed to cause
Cause
something.
nightmares. Yeah. I don't remember the Darkrai movie, but I remember the movie after that, the Giratina and the Sky Warrior. Because I did when I played Diamond and Pearl, even though it wasn't like the best game, but I finished it. Where you go to the other dimension and you catch, because it goes into space and time and stuff, and it becomes this crazy thing, right?
Oh, is this the one where Giratina comes out and then they put him?
Yeah,
Put
comes out of Giratina's dimension. Yeah, exactly. I think that's the one. But let's talk about what we want to talk about. The 12th movie, RCS and the Jewel of Life.
My God.
I think this is the part where Bru is gonna rant for a while. So I think we should let him rant, and then I'll talk about what I think about the movie.
Okay,
Which is still very unreasonable.
I went into this movie with an open mind. You must.
Yeah, you did. I think I told you about this movie. I was like, there's this Pokemon who's supposed to be like the creator. He's called RCS. You need to watch this movie. Remember? Because I think my brother saw it.
This Pokemon created Mew. I was like, what?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I was like, this Pokemon created all Pokemon. I think that's what they say, right? And I was, and you were like, no, I don't believe this. I need to watch the film.
And I still maintain that Mew is the best. If you disagree,
Mew
fight.
Is the best.
Yeah. Okay, so I waited with an open mind. Okay. First they show RCS and they show Dialga and Palkia and Giratina all fighting. And I was like, okay, whatever, this guard Pokemon kind of looks like trash. And then little plates around it, and then it starts absorbing. I was like, okay, this Pokemon seems a little OP. And then it goes, okay, firstly, before we even go back into the plot of the movie, who the hell voiced RCS? I would like to know. I would like to know which old man or woman gave up their vocal cords to voice it. Oh my God, it was the most annoying thing. Okay.
I'm surprised you remember it.
Only thing I remember. You remember how at the starting of this thing, Kimetsu no Yaiba, we have an episode out, by the way, you can go check it out.
Yes,
but yeah, Kimetsu no Yaiba, I couldn't stand Nezuko's voice because she was just like,
Nezuko, dude, I thought you were going to talk about Zenitsu. Fucking hell. I got PTSD again thinking of how much I hate his voice. My God, dude.
Nezuko is just like,
yeah, when the first time she becomes a monster. Yeah.
RCS's voice is like that. He's like, what is happening?
What is happening?
Oh God, it's the most annoying voice in the world. I don't know who they got to voice. Why would they give a god Pokemon the most annoying voice I've ever heard in the Pokemon series? Yeah. I do not know. I would beg of anyone to tell me a more annoying voice in the Pokemon series, at least. If I ask you, you're going to say Zenitsu, so I'm not going to ask you.
Zenitsu, Aqua. All the annoying voices in anime.
series, Pokemon series. Tell me one worst voice. They have such good voice acting for most of the other things, and then they have RCS, which literally goes eh.
Ash's voice isn't the best. He sounds like a little baby, especially
Basically,
like
he's like 11 years old, man. Give him a break, poor guy.
especially like the Japanese version, like Satoshi. Like his voice not that great.
Yeah, but are you really
Even
telling me that compares to
even
RCS's?
Professor no RCS's voice so I don't remember it being like that. But if you're saying that is the worst voice, yes.
God,
But even Oak's voice is very weird.
a clip of RCS saying anything. It's going to be
Bruce, stay in front of the mic when you speak. If you go far, we can't hear you.
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
How do you play a clip of RCS speaking?
We cannot for copyright reasons.
It can be 5 seconds. It's literally going to be RCS going, yeah.
No, for Twitch, we can't do that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I've never heard a more annoying voice in my life. You know what? Let's just Google it real quick. RCS. What's the spelling? RCS.
ARCEUS.
Annoying. Worst Pokemon voice.
Oh my god. Does anyone else just hate RCS?
I'm telling you, man. It's like why would anyone try to even like who would voice it like that, and which director was there and he was like, this is good. Wow. This is really good.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
don't.
God.
But yeah, let's talk about the main point of the story and why we find this movie so sacrilegious.
Okay, firstly, Arceus, supposedly a god of Pokemon,
Yes, the
gives
god of Pokemon.
2 little plates of his to help a human.
So every this is like an element, right?
Yeah, for
Technically.
for those of you who don't know, RCS is a Pokemon that has one plate for each element, can literally any damage from that plate and can throw it back. So it's literally, it's a normal type Pokemon. For a god, it's normal, but it can also be any type basically.
Yeah, it can be any type basically. Yeah.
Correctly, the game, whatever attack you attack Arceus with, he becomes that type. But yeah, this god ends up giving a human king 2 plates. I think it was water and leaf or something to help him grow crops or something.
Basically get the town or the city back because it was being destroyed. Yeah.
And then when Arceus goes back to take back the 3 plates, which he doesn't really have a need to. He was doing just fine.
Yeah, he was doing fine.
He went back. He's like, "Hey, where's my plate?" Hey. And this king, instead of giving Arceus the whole thing back, puts him in this big structure with I don't even know. It's like a Colosseum, except it's really thin and only Arceus fits inside it. And it's really tall, so there are Pokemon everywhere that are attacking Arceus. And this guy basically pours cement. I am not kidding.
Yeah, he does. Dude, that is the most ridiculous thing I ever saw. My God, dude. I was like,
the cement, like, hey, how do I get out of this? What is this magic thing? Look, you're a god. You're a god Pokemon.
But I'll say one thing. Arceus is not cement type. So maybe that's his weakness.
My God. Okay, cement. You can't add too much water or it doesn't work. You know what type Arceus be?
Well, he's every type technically.
Yeah, so it should have been trivial for him to just get out of the cement.
Yeah.
And he's a god, so even if a million Pokemon are attacking him at the same time, I don't think Arceus should even bat an eye at that. Are you saying that God can't take on a million of his own creations at the same time? That's God.
Yeah, that's true. But
dare compare Mew to this pathetic creature.
Yeah, you can't even see Mew, forget putting him in cement.
Like, people have tried for millennia to capture Mew.
Yeah.
And Mew has never been caught.
Never been captured.
Cement on Mew, Mew would laugh at you and go. Literally laughing. Mew, and just go. And Arceus is like, hey, you have trapped me. No, I am weak to cement. And it doesn't end there. Arceus is literally, he literally puts himself to sleep and escapes, and he sleeps for the next, I don't know what, a gajillion years until Ash and
Yeah.
his comes in. It takes him that long to recover his strength. A god.
First of all, for a god, Arceus is like very, I don't know how to say it, insecure about himself. Does
Right?
that make sense? Yeah.
And
Even though he is so powerful, but he himself doesn't believe that he's powerful. I don't know why he's hell bent on like this revenge, and he saw this on betrayal. Like if you were that powerful, if you were a god, you wouldn't be like, oh, I give these poor humans this and they betray me, now I need to destroy. I don't think you would behave that way if you were a powerful god.
why is
Even though
that? But what
even
the
though
hell is
most
this?
gods do that in mythology,
No,
but
but
they're
why is
just shitty
he
gods.
so surprised that he got betrayed? He's literally a
Yeah,
god.
he's surprised. Yeah, he didn't see that coming.
Yeah, he's a god. Are you
Yeah.
can a god not know that? Okay. I can understand not knowing. I'll be like, you know what? It's not a human god. It's a Pokemon god. It's fine. But how does he not even think about the possibility? Like, oh, this guy might betray me. Ah, yes, this is a possibility. No, he's like, oh, you betrayed me. How could you? And then it turns out that human wasn't even the right human. Like again, God can't differentiate between a human and another human mimicking that.
Apparently not. Yeah.
Ugh.
And for a god, he should know how shitty humans are. No
I know.
matter if it's in the Pokemon world or not. Hmm.
And it's like the worst god ever. Okay, like if okay, now not to sound too controversial, but if any god like Rama or Jesus or anyone comes down to earth and literally stands between their followers, people are going to be like, oh my god, I bow down in front of you. You are literally the creator. You are literally what I was
Yeah,
looking for
yeah.
in life. But when RCS gets trapped in the cement, all the Pokemon are like, who's this? Who's this normal ass bitch? Let's just screw him over. And they all start attacking him. Like that's the god. He created the being that created the being that created the being that created you. And
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
the ability to fight him and put him down, even though he's a god. That's why I'm telling you, Arceus is not a
Dude,
god,
it
man.
is. Didn't he ever deal with the human that he'd give the plates back once everything was fine, and that's
That's
why he
the
got.
key
So,
spot. Yeah.
dude, that's like if we see gods now, it's like suppose like Jesus is like, oh, I turn water into wine, I cure your diseases. But when you're old, you have to give it back and get your cancer again, and you have to drink water again. I'm not gonna do favors for you.
If he's a god, he should just be able to help the damn place and move on.
Yeah, exactly. Just move on.
To sleep because he got trapped in
Mm.
cement for I don't even know how long, and then he's like, must kill humans. Mhm. And okay, even if he was brain dead over there, he could have just looked up and been like, hey, wait a second. Things used to be made of stone. Now they're all metal and concrete and high ass buildings and so many different things. What happened to the world when I was? No, he doesn't think of any of
Yeah.
that. It's just like I have to fight. Oh my god, old man. He literally just is an old man waving his stick at the kids like, get out
It's
of my
weird.
lawn.
I don't know why. Like, so if we talk about like the creation of Pokemon and how everything was born, right? Like we're talking about, like, I just want to read it out for people. Like it says, basically, this is how the Pokemon world started. Is the
Okay, Baki is
Pokemons.
showing Arceus being trapped by the cement, I think, in the.
Yeah, I think they did. No, but if we saw the beginning, like the big bang of the Pokemon world, it says in a vortex of complete chaos and nothingness, a single egg comes into being, which then hatches into Arceus, the first Pokemon in existence. Arceus then creates Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, giving them power over space, time, and antimatter, respectively. And then the rest, the other Pokemons come and blah blah blah.
Pretty detail. I've seen some people go into real huge detail about
Yeah,
it. The
real huge detail about
Reggie
them.
Reggie Steel, Reggie Ice, Reggie Rock, and then how that they formed the Earth, and
Yeah,
then how he
yeah,
created
exactly.
Rayquaza and these two, Groudon and
Groudon
Kyogre,
and
to
yeah,
create
yeah,
environment.
yeah.
But oh my god, what a stupid god! Holy shit! I'm telling
And apparently Mew like looks over all the He's like like all Pokemon come from him. I think he's the
yeah,
first one, right? Yeah,
basically
that's what they say.
he's the first
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon created by RCS. See, that's why he has the DNA of all Pokemon.
Yeah, that's why he has the DNA of all. So for someone that is the first Pokemon ever, like from a single egg, like after the Pokemon Big Bang, it's pretty. it's pretty weird that they decided to portray him this way, you know.
No, they just portrayed him the way he is. He's just a little bitch. Like RCS is just
No, because
like, look, Mew, dude. Mew chills. Mew goes wherever he wants. And he's
yeah.
like, oh, Mew, and like just flies around, messes with humans, has fun. And then RCS is like, must kill human.
So the thing is in the game, because you didn't play Diamond and Pearl. Did you play Diamond and Pearl?
I didn't play Diamond and Pearl, but I played one of the hacks which we
Yeah.
played.
So it is very difficult to catch RCS when you see him there, and he doesn't have a voice there, so I didn't have that. At first, when I saw him, right, I'm like, is this like the Absol of this series? I was very confused. Yeah. I was like, wait, is this the Absol of this series? And then after that, yeah, you catch him in the end. He's like level 70 or something. He's very powerful. He has like crazy moves. Yeah.
Is he level 70?
In the game, yes. It was very difficult for me to catch him.
You created all Pokemon, but your Pokemon you've been sitting with for one game is higher level than me.
Dude, in the movie, yeah, I don't know what the hell they did, dude. I don't know what was wrong with them. But then again, we did see it when we are much older, but I don't know. But even though it's for kids, I think the first movie and stuff still stand up, so that's not an excuse.
Excuse me, Mewtwo's voice was beautiful.
Yeah, Mewtwo's voice is beautiful.
Beautiful voice acting. RCS is terrible.
Dude, speaking of voices, did you see the Pokemon movie I Choose You, the latest one that came out? Like the Pokemon I Choose You that came out in 2017.
I did not.
So it's basically like a movie that covers Ash's whole story, and and in the end, like I think the whole internet went crazy about this. They talked about this. Pikachu speaks for the first time. Yeah, and people stopped, like, you know, it destroyed the image of Pikachu and Ash and their relationship, everything for them, you know.
What does Pikachu say? I'm curious.
I think he say, I don't remember. I think I saw this movie in the theater, by the way, in Singapore. I think, yeah. So so basically, and like the whole theater was booing the minute Pikachu started speaking, and he's like, I think he's like, oh, I'll always love you, or I'll always be with you, say something like in like a very weird, like kid feminine-ish voice.
That's nice.
It's destroyed. People were like, no, Pikachu cannot speak. He's not allowed to speak. No, that is illegal. And it destroyed people's image. Even though the detective movie, the Ryan Reynolds voice was also very weird for Pikachu.
But see, at the end of the detective Pikachu movie, they show that it's not actually Pikachu's voice.
Yeah, it shows
in the end, Pikachu still goes, Pika, Pika.
Yeah, still goes Pika, Pika. And in that movie, it still works, you know. I don't know, but like I saw it still works there. But here in this, no. In the I Choose You movie, it's terrible. But it starts the same. He's like it starts with Pallet Town, him choosing Pikachu and going for the badges and seeing Ho-Oh and all that, you know. It's a similar story, but here he's like actually trying to look for Ho-Oh. But yeah, it was a big movie, but I would Pikachu speaking in the end destroyed it, dude. Like literally destroyed it.
He finds the Ho-Oh feather, huh?
Yeah, he finds the feather. But the Detective Pikachu movie was really good.
Hey, why is there a Lucario in this?
I don't remember Lucario being there, but yeah, he's probably there. There was a lot of shit in that movie. It went really fast.
I can see Pokemon the movie I Choose You trailer. Ash is holding a Ho-Oh feather and there is a Lucario standing nearby with two kids I don't recognize. Is that a Piplup? Isn't that Piplup?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, I think it's about the feather and he has to place it to call Ho-Oh on top of a mountain. I remember this. Yes, I'm remembering the end. Yeah. And there are like evil controlled Pokemon who are like trying to destroy them. And I think Ash and Pikachu trying to place the feather on top, I think, to get Ho-Oh to come and...
I'm not sure if I like this movie.
Yeah, I don't think you like it. I didn't like it at all. But let's move on. I think we are done talking about RCS.
We're done talking about, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think you've seen anything after that.
I have not.
Yeah, so I think after that it goes into black and white. I think it's about Zoroark. I saw that movie, Zoroark and Zoroa. I think Zorua and Zoroark, they're these illusion Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Even they are very hard to catch. I think you even catch them later.
Isn't Zorua and Zoroark, aren't they like common Pokemon?
No, they are not common. They are
Are you
kind of
sure
rare.
they're not?
Yeah, yeah. I played the game, dude. I
Yeah, I played the game as well. I remember these guys
black and
being
white.
common,
You
not
played
black
black
and
and white.
white. Hack. These guys, everyone had these guys.
Yeah, you get them. You get a chance to catch them, but they are not like common. You don't find them, especially Zorua. You find, I think, in a few places. But
Zorua
I'd
to
say,
Zoroark at level 30.
yeah, but yeah, it's supposed to be an illusion Pokemon. Basically, it shapeshifts into the Pokemon. But and it like in the movie and in the shows when they show it, basically like try fools everyone. Is very hard to catch.
Okay.
But I think in that movie, the Raikou and Suicune are like destroying a city, and then
Okay.
he's the one who has to like basically he comes to save the day. It's
Okay.
a yeah, it's a weird movie. I don't remember a lot, but I think that's what I remember from it. But he was like shown as like this evil trickster Pokemon that keeps shape shifting, has many forms, and fools a lot of Pokemon. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, but the after that, like the black and white, like the Victini, Curem, Genesect, I'm not going to talk about all that. I'm not a big fan of those. Volcanion, Mechanical Marvel, that was a little interesting.
Hmm.
I think they talk about Megarna, if I remember well. Let me just look it up. Yeah, I think they talked about Megarna, the Steel Fairy. I think it was one of the first like artificial Pokemon, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
Like this metallic, like it's like this metallic, like robotic weird Pokemon. But I think
Hmm.
it's about that, and it's about
Sid, I just have a quick thing to say. Entire Raikou and Suicune also come in Pokemon the movie I Choose You.
yeah, they probably do. Dude, I have no idea, dude. Like it's
And
literally.
Celebi also comes in Zoroark Master of Illusions.
Oh yeah, Celebi is in the Zora movie. Yes, I
God
remember.
damn your memory,
You know,
man.
hey, you know my memory sucks. I'm trying to remember as much as I can.
Anyway, go on.
Uh, but yeah, I didn't see the Power of Us movie, the one that came before. I saw the beginning of it, but I was like, nah, it seemed very weird for me. It was like basically this big city where a lot of people were there, like with a lot of Pokemon, and I was like, okay, where is this going? And didn't recognize any of the characters, and I'm like, nah, I'm out. I don't want to watch this shit. I was too old for that shit. Not old enough for the other movies though. I still enjoy Pokemon. Just saying
Yeah, but
that movie,
that's
I was
a
like,
lot
nah,
of
I'm out.
nostalgia as well, I
Yeah.
guess. But yeah, I enjoy Pokemon.
But then, and the latest one, the Mewtwo Strikes Back, the 3D version of the first movie, I saw it and I didn't like it. I saw it recently. I saw it in the beginning of the year, I think. Yeah, I saw
What
it.
did you see? It's called Mewtwo Ka Badla.
Oh my god. Yeah, so Mewtwo Ka Batla, as we shall call it, 3D version. I didn't like that. You should still watch the original 2D version, I would say. To talk about the movies. And apparently, there is an upcoming movie coming.
Coming movie, coming, yes.
Yes, there is an upcoming coming movie coming at the
On
end of this year, and it's going to release internationally next year. It's called Pokemon
uh,
Secrets of the Jungle.
I'm seeing something here called Coco.
Coco, like the Disney film? Yeah, Coco is
It's
the
the
Japanese
movie
name. Yeah,
Coco.
yeah, yeah. Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, dude, Pocket Monster Coco. But yeah, it's called Secrets of the Jungle in English.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was going to release earlier this year, but because of the pandemic, in the it's gonna be released next year for us.
And
So I don't know
I
how
shall
the
skip this movie as well.
yeah, you should skip it like you skipped every other Pokemon movie after RCS.
The film returns to the series' traditional 2D art style. I see. It
Yeah.
features the Generation 8 mythical Pokemon
Generation 8.
Zarude and a shiny Celebi. Oh,
Zaru. Yeah, the monkey, right? Zaru. Yeah.
shiny Celebi. I am interested.
Let's see. Maybe we'll watch it, maybe we won't. We just wanted to talk about the first earlier films we saw as kids, And Bru, let's do
Yes.
one thing though before we end it.
Yes.
Let's rank your Pokemon movies, the
No,
ones you've seen.
refuse. I can't do that. No,
You
I'm
have
sorry.
to do it. You have
I'm
to do it.
sorry. I can't do it.
Rank.
Okay, first place is Mewtwo Strikes Back, and then there is Lucario and the Mystery of Mew,
Okay.
and there's Latios and Latias.
Yeah.
Lugia, and yeah, so those four are first.
Yeah.
Then
Okay, if you had to name 5 out of this mess that you want people that are your favorite, if you don't want to rank them.
okay, I don't want to rank them. Lucario and the
5.
Mystery of Mew, Pokemon Mewtwo Strikes Back, Pokemon the movie 2000. Don't watch the entire movie. Watch the Celebi movie. Watch the Latios and Latias.
Yeah. I think mine is my favorite is the Lugia movie. And after that I would say Celebi, then the Mewtwo Strikes Back, then watch Lucario, and then Latios and Latias. Ours are the same, I think, but the order is different. Yeah, you
I don't
have
have an order. I don't have
I
an.
have an order. Yeah.
Which movies did you skip out on? I can't even remember. Jirachi,
Jirachi, Deoxys is okay, not a big, and the black and like they're cool, but I don't like them as much as I like these ones, because those games like were my favorite. Yeah. But I think that's it, right? We don't
We've
have
been
basically
going on for 1.5 hours, and this is our first live stream.
this is our first live stream. We know
And
it was a big
shaved.
mess.
Have you
Yeah.
noticed? Trimmed my
Yeah,
beard.
I haven't shaved actually, even though you can't notice anything because I don't have any hair, but I haven't shaved. But I know we wanted to try live streaming, see how it works. We'll probably do it or probably not do it in the future. We'll probably do it for a few episodes. We have no idea yet. Depends on if this is
Let's
if this
get those
works.
Twitch views.
Yeah, we'll
This is our
see how
shot.
shit
We're going to
or
become
how
famous
good
after.
it is. Yeah, and let's see. We'll see if we can live stream or not based on how this. We just wanted to try, so we thought we'd do it on Pokemon movies, but we still have a very exciting episode of Nichijou coming soon.
Nichijou!
We have 2 deep dives
I hate
this
it.
week. We have 2 deep dives coming this week. Do you want to tell them the titles, or should we keep it a surprise?
No, let's keep it a surprise because we
Okay.
don't know our schedule as well. Yes, 2 deep
Yeah.
dives totally.
2
You
deep
don't know.
dives coming totally, yeah. And Nichijou, which is going to be fun. And we'll probably do Nichijou recorded because we want it to be really planned and nice. So we probably won't do it live. We'll probably what?
We do want it to be planned and nice.
Yes, I don't want to do Nichijou live, dude.
We should do Nichijou live.
No, not at all. I want to show a lot of images, a lot of scenes, a lot of funny things. I don't think Audi can pull that off. No offense.
Trust in the editor.
We'll talk about this off live stream. Yeah, but we may or may not do this. We may do deep dives live. We may do guest episodes only live. We'll see. But yeah. So
Don't worry, we'll do everything live. Don't you worry. That one, I notice you. I see you. Much appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you to whoever joined us in chat. Appreciate.
Thank you.
Yes, and
if you joined the stream and then just went off because we were boring, that's okay. You can come back later. We'll get more interesting.
Yeah, we'll get interesting. But yeah, I think that's it, right?
Yes, that's it. I'm Bru.
I'm Sid.
And I'm Audi.
And he's our producer, and Mickey is taking care of Sid's camera. And
not anymore. He was, but now he's doing something else. Yeah.
Anyway, I shall sign off with my typical sayonara. Stop the stream.
Oh my God. Stop the stream.